Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hello. All right, today, we are making a really delicious and really easy peasy lemon squeezy pasta sauce. All right, so what we have here is we have 3 tablespoons of dehydrated onions. If you want to use just one onion, medium onion instead, you can. I use the dehydrated because I don't like cutting them. I don't have to cut them this way. All right, then we have half a cup of kale that I have frozen and then like crunched up so that it shreds easier. Yeah. And then we have 2 tablespoons of almond powder. You can use like almond slices if you want. I prefer the powder for this because it makes it a more homogenized sauce and I get like an even texture. But if you have almond slices, you can use those instead. All right, we have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and we might only end up using 1. That like just depends. Depends on how thick we feel. It depends. We will decide near the end. Then we have 1 teaspoon of the glory and wonder that is spinach powder. And this is to enrich our sauce, both with like a little hint of spinach and also nutrients. All right, then we have 1/4 of a teaspoon of grains of paradise. Now, if you are not allergic to black pepper, you can go ahead and use black pepper instead. I'm allergic to black pepper, so grains of paradise for the win. All right, then we have a pinch of chili flakes. And then we have 2 teaspoons of oil. And then I'm not sure if we're going to use it, but we have 1 tablespoon of dextrose, and we might not use it at all. It just depends, once again, on how the sauce tastes. It's here, it's prepped, it's ready to go. We have 1 teaspoon of less salt, and then we have 1 tablespoon of basil, because, no pasta sauce is complete without basil. Although, if you are allergic to basil, you can sub this for oregano. I'm allergic to oregano, so I use the basil instead. All right. Step 1. We are going to add our oil to the pan. Cha. And then we're going to turn it on. Yay! Extra yay! Oh, and then also, hiding in the corner here, this'y be our coconut milk. Dun. And that is going to be going in. We're going to end up using probably about 2 cups of it. All right. We have turned on the burner. We are going to medium heat. We're going to get the oil warmed up, and then we are going to add the glory and wonder that is our onions. And good morning. Hi, Mom. I'm on quest. All right. Alrighty. I hope you were excited. Like I said, this is really simple. And then off to the side here, we have these noodles are gluten-free. These ones are for me, Mom. And they taste good, they look good, they're all that stuff, but as we have discovered, I am allergic to something in the gluten-free stuff, so my noodles are just plain old regular wheat noodles, which we know I am not allergic to, which is good. But yeah, so we're waiting for the last allergic reaction to be over and done with before I test individual ingredients to figure out which of the 4 things it is. It's gotta be one of them. Alright, are you ready? We've got our heat going on. Onions, go in. It is time. Side is on our side. Yes, it is. Now, if you've got problems with the onion family or the garlic family, you can skip the onions entirely. I add them because I like them, but they are not necessary for a nice creamy pasta sauce. It's just like I said, I just like them. And this is personal preference. We're bad over here. We go. Ha! Oh, and also, question of the day, guys. Question of the day. What is the best excuse you have ever heard or given for being late? I have 2. 1 for like it was a real excuse, and 2 like a fake excuse. The real one was I'm sure you've seen the meme. I'm sure we've all seen the meme where the guy's like calls into work and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be late for work. There's a cat on my roof, and the boss is like, no! Roar! And then the guy sends a photo, and it's not a small cat. It is a cat tractor that has fallen off of a truck and onto the roof of his car. And that is my favorite real excuse. And then the best fake excuse, aliens. I can't remember the scenario. It was a long, long time ago in a land far away. I think we were going for dinner. I don't remember. I just remember one person showing up like really late. It was like, "What the heck happened to you?" And the person just dead bad. Aliens. And you're like, "I see. I see. You have no excuse. You have no excuse, and you cannot be bothered to come up with one. This makes sense." And to this day, for like, you know, I don't expect you to believe me, but I'm not gonna know. I don't have a reason. I could tell you the long-winded story of like why, but you know, it's not important. Aliens. And those are my two favorites. Now, what are yours? What are yours? Now. Oh, and for those of you on YouTube, please remember to like, follow, and subscribe if you're enjoying this. And if you like the food, if you like hanging out with me, oh, woo, woo, woo. Meow. Alright. Alrighty. Our onions are good. But we don't need to fry them very long. Just a little bit. We can make it if we try. And then we're going to add in our almond powder. And we're going to give it a little bit of a sear as well. Meow. 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 You're like, is that the wheels on the bus? Maybe. Maybe it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, we're not going to add the kale until we actually have a mica in there. And the reason for this is because we don't need to fry the kale. Kale doesn't need any help being what it is. Okay. Now, you will find if you have really, really thick coconut milk, which you do, that before you go to turn, it likes to solidify. So we give it a little stir before you just stuck with it. Alright. There we go. About 2 cups. As you will. Alrighty. Meow. In goes our kale. Yay! As you will. And spinach. Spinach is like, screw you! Look at it. It's defying gravity. There we go. You're like, how did you do that? I store it frozen, and apparently during the de-thaw process, it managed to bind itself to the thing. I'm kind of impressed. Alright, in goes our spices, our pinch of the pepper. Hey, Purple Rock, good morning! Good morning. You're hungry? Excellent. Well, food will be ready really soon. Very soon. A little extra soon on the side. Also, question of the day, Purple Rock. Your favorite, like the best excuse for being late you have ever heard. As you do, in goes our basil. Basil goes in. And in goes our salt. And everything else we will tweak as we go. Alright. I don't want to keep that. Just remembered why. Yeah. Na 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 na. That's still that song. It's okay. It's fine. It's catchy. I like it. We're just gonna accept that I like that song and move on. And maybe I'll listen. You're like every day for the last 2 months. It's fine. That's all. All right, we have already come to a boil. This is the good. I like the song. I have no excuses. I just do. All right, and then we're going to add a little bit of water. Once again, about 2 cups. So that puts us at about 4 cups of liquid. You're like, that's 8. You just put 2 hands up. Okay, yeah, just pretend. 4. 4 cups of liquid. 4. The number is 4. 4 shall be the number. Not 3, and 5 is right out. Oh, seriously, I love that show. You're like, what is that from? Monty Python's The Quest for the Holy Grail. Okay, and then we need a little plate and our testing spoon, because like I said, we have to decide whether we want to put in any of the dextrose or if it's good without it. Oh, wait. First, we're going to let it come to a boil again. Oh. Also, a woo. What are we eating? Okay, we are having. Oh, right, you missed the part where I told you what was in it. I am sorry, Purple Rock. Okay, so we are having. This is a kale and almond pasta sauce. And so we have the white sauce. We have the pastas over there. That is the good. So what this is it's half a cup of kale. It is 2 tablespoons of almond powder. And then we have 1 teaspoon of spinach powder. Then we have 1 tablespoon of the Glory and Wonder that is basil. 1 pinch of chili pepper. And then 1/4 of a teaspoon of the Glory and Wonder that is all kinds of paradise. And once again, if you want to follow along at home, if you are not allergic to black pepper, you can just use black pepper instead. But if you are, Grains of Paradise is like seriously the best. It's the best. And then 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we are at 2 cups of coconut milk and 2 cups of water. Also, 2 teaspoons of the Glory and Wonder that is sunflower oil. And then 3 tablespoons of dehydrated onions that we rehydrated. Or, like I said, if you want to use fresh onion, you can. It's the equivalent to 1 medium onion. I just don't like using fresh onion because, as you all remember from me cutting up the shallots, it makes me cry. I don't like to cry. And I can get like a huge thing of dehydrated onions, and then I just never want to pull it out. It doesn't go. I get no tear-free. Doesn't go bad. It is the happy. And it makes meal prep a lot quicker, and I know a lot of you are concerned about that. You're all like, oh, I would like to eat sooner than later. Fair. Then I highly recommend dehydrated onions. I'm with you on that. Meow. And I got you, Purple Rock. Got you. Okay, quick test of the spoon. No. Okay. So we'll save the dextrose for later. We don't need it. Okay. I'll put it over here with. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it needs it. Today it does not. All right. But that is nice. All right. And we are going to take 1 tablespoon of our cornstarch. Start out with. We're gonna add a little bit of water to it. I'm gonna put this right here so that if we end up needing to, we can. All right. And we're going to use it to thicken our sauce. Now it's really important, anytime you add cornstarch to something, that you give it 2 more minutes after you've added it of it at boiling. It needs to boil for 2 more minutes, and the reason for that is because the cornstarch needs to cook. If you do not give the cornstarch its 2 minutes to do what it do, you will end up with something that tastes like chalk. And nobody wants to eat chalk. Well, once again, I'm sure there's some very young children who are totally into that. But as an adult, I cannot think of anyone who enjoys a chalky flavor on something. As you will. I could be wrong, but typically if I'm making a pasta sauce, I'm not making a chalk sauce. So. Just give it its 2 minutes. It is necessary. It has to have it. But after it's had its 2 minutes and it's all happy, so it's 3:20 now, so 3:22, the sauce should be done, unless it is not thick enough, in which case we'll add just a little bit more, and then, and down we will go from there. And then we will have the noms. There will be noms! And they will be nom-tastic. Also nom. One more minute to go, guys. One more minute. One more minute to go. Da 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 da. Da da na 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 na. Da 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 da. Da 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 do 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 do. Indeed. Yes. Bubble! We have bubbles. Still bubbles. Okay. Now we do our taste. Let's see, is it thick enough? Do your thing. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Nope. Needs a little more thickener. Okay. So, second tablespoon going in. Okay. Which means it's going to be about 2 more minutes after this, and that's okay. We just let it be all happy. Add a little bit more water in. Now, bear in mind when you are making sauces that as they cool, they get indeed, some bubbles. Okay, so when you're making sauces, as they cool, they become thicker. So that is something to bear in mind when you go to store this. Because we're making enough to have some now and to have some later, right? And if you are just cooking for you, this is about 4 meals. If you're cooking for you and one more person, it's still 4 meals, but it's like 1 meal for you guys now and then 1 meal for you guys later. And if you are cooking for a group of 4, I'm sorry, you're not going to have leftovers. You'll just have to make more later. But yeah, so the sauces, they do thicken as they cool. So something that's like a nice liquid now, when you go to look at it in the fridge, kind of like Jell-O sometime, well, depending. Okay, we're turning it down a little bit. I don't want to wear it. So I'm like, too bad. All right. Okay, I have great news. It's spitting. Hey, Totem King. Good morning. Oh, nice. No. Yeah, Greek yogurt or any kind of yogurt in your smoothies is when and good morning. Okay, so 2 minutes, 24, so 26. 26 should see this done and ready, and I'm already happy with how thick it is. Look at that, that's perfect. That's gonna cling to our pasta all real nice and happy. Oh, nice and happy. We are so happy. Gonna have our pasta now. Yay, pasta. Do. Okay. And going. Extra okay on the side. Let's do it. Okay. I have questions. What is yogurt? Is that like yogurt? Meow. Alrighty. Oh, cannot wait to eat this. I'm hungry. Hungry. One more minute, and then we can have the food. That's it. We can have the food. Meow. Alrighty, we're gonna do this. Put it over here. And then. Once you get a little bit more sauce on something, it shouldn't be on. All right. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Wheel of yog. You call it yogurt? Ah, I see. I see. As opposed to yogurt. As you will do. All right. Hurry up! Waiting for the minute to tick. We're waiting for the minute to tick. Ah, fantastic. It is done. It is finished. We have turned off the heat. Very nice. Very nice, happy flavor. Now, corner clarify. Alright, so step 1 is we are going to serve the one that goes upstairs. And then step 2 is we're going to take some pretty pictures. Step 3 is I actually get to eat it. Alright, so step 1. Step 1, Ella. Alright, I'm back. Did you miss me? Alright, here we go. Alright, well, now it is my turn. To prevent messes. You're like, how's that working out? Great, thank you for asking. Meow, meow, meow. As a meow. Look at it, it's beautiful. Oh, oh, oh. Alright. Alrighty. And next, we get to do the thing. For making pasta as a kid. Salt to the water. Yeah, no, adding salt to the water makes a huge difference in the flavor of the noodles, that is for sure. Did you know you can also add garlic to the water? And you can flavor and give the noodles like a nice garlicky salty flavor. And you toss butter on that and it's really nice. That is your pasta, madam. Enjoy. She's like, oh! Alrighty. How are we doing? Perfect. Alright, give me a second. Okay, now, once again, I'm going to tout the glory and wonder that is induction stovetops. If this was like a regular type burner, I would not be able to touch this now. It'd be too hot. But because this is an induction stovetop, I get to do this. Grab it and go. And now it is out of the way. Huzzah. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, yeah. You're welcome, Totem King. I am here for you and all of your craving needs. You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. Das ist very good. I was glad. Okay. This also goes into the... Alrighty. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you guys how to take photos of your food. That is very important. It's very important. Step one. Clean the countertop. Make it all nice. Or whatever your surface is. Make sure it's all nice and pretty. Alrighty. Then, number two, you are going to tilt your food. And you're also going to look at it from the angle I'm going to be photographing it from this angle, so I need to decide what is the most beautiful angle to acquire this. I think that looks fantastic. Yes. And then, now that we have angled it, we first angle it and then we tilt it. Tilting and angling. And the reason why we do this is because it puts the food at the angle that you would look at it naturally, but via the camera. So it makes it look like it's good. It's good, you need. Okay. Excellent. I'm super glad. All right. She's all happy with the breakfast. Yay! Okay. All right, chat's gonna go away for like half a second. and we are going to take the photos of the food. All right, now the next thing you need to know about taking pictures of your food is very, very important, and that is portrait mode. Portrait mode on your phone, use it! Zoom, makes the photos nicer. And then also take at least six photos. We're gonna take 3 like this and 3 like this, because you do not know which you're going to like more. Is it gonna be the wide shot? Is it gonna be the skinny shot? And angles for the win. All right, so we're in portrait mode. We're doing the thing. Is the thing. We go really nice up and close, because maybe that's the one we like. We back up a little bit so we get the plate in there. Then we do our angles. Angle number 1. Angle number 2. Straight up and down. And then wide shot time. When you're doing wide shots, make sure this part's at the top. otherwise you're gonna be like, I took a picture of the episode underneath of the plate. You're like, yeah, how'd that work out? Like, great! Nice. Up and close. And then from above, meow, meow, meow. And then, once again, get our angles in there, because you don't know. You don't know until you know. And then later, when you're looking at this on the glory and wonder that is your computer, you will be like, that is the one. There we go. So we've taken at least 6, minimum 6. And once again, the reason why we take at least 6 is because you take 6, you're guaranteed to like 1, hopefully. 99%, probably. But if you only take 1 photo and you don't like it, well, you ate the food, it's gone. It's gone, and the odds of disliking the 1 photo you took is high. It's far high. Okay, there we go. We got our tea, we got our food. I'm gonna have a fork in a second. No! Okay. I thought I had my forks down. Okay, I must go acquire a fork. I'll be right back. Ham. Alright, we got extra forks for later, and I have this fork now. Alrighty. It is time for the noms. It is nom time. That is beautiful. Just trying to get the sauce all over all of my noodles. Meow. Okay. All right. Brock, here you go. Ready for your bite? What? Oh, no. Yeah. Meow. Meow. Now, for those of you who are like, why did we add almonds to this? 2 reasons. 1, because it adds a really nice subtle flavor to it. And 2, because protein. Protein. When you are on a vegetarian diet or a vegan diet, anything you can do to add that extra little bit of protein into whatever you're making is a win. Because you need it. We need protein. Helps you think. It's very important. Helps you build muscle. It is a necessary nutrient. You has to have it. And nuts are a really good source of protein. There. Look at it. It's all like nice and beautiful. It's so beautiful. Meow. I've made a mess. Oh no. Okay. And for those of you on YouTube, if you want to continue following along, we're about to go play Hearthstone. So we will be moving from Ferocious.cooking to just Ferocious with a big capital P and a K at the end. And for those of you on Kick and Twitch, chillax, relax. So I'm just going to switch this around and we're going to take this food with us. And 2 more bites. Give me 2 bites. Very nice. Oh, so good. Okay. We're we're taking this. So I'm going to start us up with Hearthstone and meow 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 meow